everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome back to a new week of school. I am here to introduce our weekly story for our reading this week. And our focus, boys and girls, is going to be on key details. And so here's what you need to know about key details. These are the important parts of the story. So today you're going to listen and you're going to see, can you hear who the characters are? What is the setting of the story? Where does it take place? And then what are the events that happen in that story? And then we're going to focus on being able to retell those events in the story. So I have our weekly story. It's called If Your Monster Won't Go to Bed. And this is written by Denise Vega. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can focus on those key details while Mrs. Myers is reading. Time for bed. Who hates those words more than anything? That's right, your monster. But we all know what happens when a monster doesn't get enough sleep. Massive monster tantrums, refusing to join the sneak up and scare your sister game, and falling asleep in his slug mush. Let's review a bedtime routine guaranteed to help any monster drift off into peaceful nightmare land, rested and ready to play toss the slime ball with the rest of the kids and monsters. Don't ask your parents to help you. They know a lot about putting kids to bed, but nothing about putting monsters to bed. It's not their fault. They're just not good at it. Don't bring in your dog to cuddle. She'll bark and whine and chase your monster's tail, and your monster will growl and snarl and chase your dog's tail, which will lead to a monster meltdown. And who wants that besides other monsters? Grrr. Yep. Don't do the monster stomp. Your monster will wiggle his waggle, flick his fur, and clench his claws, and the next thing you know, he'll be shaking his bristly bottom and won't want to stop. And you'll be shaking your unbristly bottom. So it will be a big bottom shaking, waggle wigging, fur flicking, claw clenching, monster kid stomp, which will last all night. Save the monster stomp for daytime fun. Don't have your monster count sheep. You know what will happen, and sheep aren't good for a monster's digestion. All that wool makes him gassy. This is bad. Burp. Don't give your monster a glass of milk. Monsters hate milk unless it's sour and green and smells like dirty underwear. And if you give them sour, green, dirty underwear smelling milk, they'll stay up all night burping sour, green, dirty, underwear-smelling burps. And who wants that? Besides other you-know-whos. Burp. I know that's lots of don'ts. So if your monster won't go to bed, what do you do? Step 1. Pour your monster a nice big glass of calming, crunching, oozy bug juice slimed with ooey gooey snail trails. No monster can resist this, and maybe you can't either. Go ahead, take a sip. Step 2. Give your monster an ice-cold, shiver-inducing bath to relax in, and make sure to scrub behind his ears with mud soap. Step 3. Brush your monster's fangs until they are at their smelly, rotten best. And don't forget to floss. Step 4, help your monster find his favorite squishy, squashy, can't go to bed without it toy. Put all the other monsters in your parents' bed. They will appreciate your thoughtfulness. Step 5, read the freakiest, creepiest, scariest story from your bookshelf, screaming where appropriate, and watch your monster's eyelids droop. If your monster asks for one more story, shout, "No way!" and get ready for step 6. In the key of Screech, sing "Shock-a-bye, monster," and listen to those gigantic monster snores, along with the snores of your family, and maybe even the whole block. Congratulations, you've done it. Your monster has officially gone to bed. You are the master of monsters, the captain of creatures, the baroness of boogeymen. You're so good, everyone in your neighborhood will start asking you to help with their monsters. Uh-oh. Looks like that dragon won't put on her pajamas, and that werewolf won't stop howling, and that zombie is annoying the whole family. I know a lot about monsters, but nothing about dragons or werewolves or zombies. I'm out of here. And that, boys and girls, is the end of If Your Monster Won't Go to Bed. I'm looking forward to talking more about this story with you in our whole group reading this week. Bye, everyone.